Back on, and you already know it's the bitter truth. What's good on my peoples right here? Always much respect to my peoples. But we're gonna get into some things here. This is one of the biggest thing right here out in the mainstream news with this NYU student supposed to be attacked on the way to class. We're gonna show you this right here because what you have to keep in mind, people, when you're watching these things that they're showing you and blasting it out, like there is no other crime happening as far as these things. So if you check real life, you're gonna see these things every day. You're gonna see some things happen, some strange things. People get out of control. Some things happen. Now tell me why this one make the mainstream news continually, day after day after day. You will see them post it up. You will think it's something new. Same damn thing again. By the way, it happened about a week ago, and they're still pumping and pushing it. We're gonna get into this and see what the agenda is, because like I say, a lot of things been going on similar to this. Why this one blow up? What happened? We're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna show you some things. As you can see, it's a big news alert right there on Fox. Run it.
In a shocking random attack in New York City, surveillance video shows a student walking to class on Monday morning at NYU, and then you see somebody
Look, people, pay attention. Look what's going on here. Pay attention. Because all of these footage that they're showing you like this, the one with the woman supposedly set on fire, the one with they stabbed the Ukrainian woman on the train, all of it is CGI footage. 100%. Don't be thinking this is nothing different. So hold on here, people. The camera gonna end right here. The camera footage gonna stop right here. The camera that recording it, it only can record certain area. And right before it get out of the scene, that's when the supposed man hit the woman. Take a look at this right here. Pay attention. They call it a surveillance footage. Watch
from
this.
behind and hit
Look, people.
her.
Where did he hit her? Where? He slapped her on the ass? What's going on there? His hand didn't look like it was going towards her head area. But pay attention. I guess he hit her again.
And then pull her by the hair
and
to
pull
the
her
ground.
by the ear. So you notice we didn't get to see the pull off the ear. I guess we're going to have to see another footage or another angle. But this one don't show you the pulling of the ear because the person was right there to get out of the camera. That's when the attack happened. Pay attention. It's fakery. 100% in. Watch.
Alexis McAdams is live in New York's Greenwich Village with more. Hi, Alexis. Good morning.
Look, people, it's this big.
Dana, good morning. Well, we walk around New York City all the time, and you know you got to keep your head on a swivel. In this case, the girl had no idea it was coming. The guy was watching her, according to police.
Listen, people, according to police, I guess they know what was in this guy's mind. The guy was watching. The police said the guy was watching her the whole time. Pay attention.
Right here on this sidewalk behind me, now we're learning he has quite the rap sheet.
There you go, people. There you go. There go the guy right there. Of course, they're going to be there when they're taking him into custody. What a joke for the masses. Now tell me, people, whose footage is this? Whose footage capture him and the news, Fox News, end up with it? I call bullshit 100%. Don't tell me Fox News got a reporter on scene when they pick this guy up. It's bullshit. 100% fakery. And look, you got a little woman right there holding him. I guess because he's a woman got hit. What a bullshit for the public.
16 times and counting here. He's really been...
Yes, he got 16 felony and counting. He been arrested 16 time and counting. Go back. Pay attention. It's no difference between the stories that they give you when the Donald Trump come out and talk about these peoples. Oh, they burned the beautiful woman. And then the supposedly, accuser, the person that they claim do it, arrested 72 times in the past. A 54-year-old man or something like that been arrested over 72 times to make your number 9 coding. And it's something similar here. So this guy shouldn't be in the street. He been convicted or arrested over 16 times. Pay attention to this.
Your head on a swivel. In this case, the girl had no idea it was coming. The guy was watching her, according to police. And it happened right here on this sidewalk behind me. Now we're learning he has quite the rap sheet. We're talking 16 times and counting here. He's really been racking him up. This is James Rizzo on your screen. He was charged with persistent sexual abuse, forcible touching, and assault. The 45-year-old man...
Hold on here, people. That's what they charge him for with that case. This case right here, the one that we just supposedly saw on tape. That's what they supposedly having him for right there. Or those are the cases that he have before he run into this woman. Pay attention to this bullshit, people. It's not real. Listen.
a police source tells me is homeless, has a history
he's
of committing
homeless.
sex crimes, but hey, he was right back out on the street.
Yes, so he's homeless, people, and he have a history of committing these sex crimes and come right back in the streets. And I always gonna mention, why is these guys so lucky? I got it, cause you plan to feature them on TV to make a point. I guess that's why they're so lucky to always elude jail and everything and come out. They got arrested for these crimes and they're back in the streets. So they can show you them again commit this heinous crime that they have to blast out on TV. I call fakery right there. Nothing real about it. Pay attention, it's just
New York
bullshit.
City. The 45-year-old was just
and this one is 45 for your number 9 coding. They can't leave out the coding in fakery.
From jail back in September after serving time for a similar charge.
Yes,
so
what
now
kind of time did he serve for a similar crime? Did he hit down somebody in the street again before? And yes, he just spent some time and come out. How many time did he spend in jail for that? How many time did he spend? What was the charge? Wow.
police say he attacked a 20-year-old NYU student as she was walking to class on Monday morning. She had her backpack, she had her headphones, she thought she was just going to make it to class safely, but her campus is New York City.
Look, people, look. Look how he hold his hand, people. Wow. He squat down, as you could see. His leg in a squat. And then hit her. Where is the hit go, people? Where is the hit?
So you never know.
You see, people? Nobody got hit. It's bullshit for the dumb public. Wow, unbelievable. So he lined her up right there. And what did he do? Nothing. Wow, why you think it's a video camera and they still have to circle it and light it up and everything? And you still can't see shit. Look into that, people. They light it up, they circle it, they do everything, and you still can't see shit.
It's going to happen. Amelia Lewis says the guy ran up behind her, he slapped her, he pulled her hair, and he knocked her right to the ground. Lewis shared her story as a warning to others.
And of course, people, it becomes a sexual supposed predator. He's a sexual predator right there, charging in NYU attack. So there you go, people. It was a sexual predator out on the street. Somebody that they keep arresting and letting go. That's what they're telling you. Pay attention.
Students, listen.
I
there go
am
the student,
a student
people.
at NYU. I should not be scared.
Okay, hold on here, people. Okay, this is not the student, I guess. Okay. Amelia Lewis is student at attack on street. Let's see if it's this one right here, because you could see the X right there at the top. I guess they posted on X. I told you, people, it's all bullshit. X is the number 6 coding. Pay attention here.
To be walking the street to go to my 9:30 a.m. class.
9:30 is the coding, people. You hear that? Okay, they have to mention that because it is fakery. Listen.
These people are disgusting and they should not be able to be walking around the street freely, targeting girls and doing this. This just shows that you really need to reflect on who you're voting for and supporting right now.
Okay, so you see, people, you really need to reflect on who you're supporting and voting for right now. So you see, why did that got something to do with vote? Just a homeless man in the street. I guess now you have to get down to politics. What a bullshit. What a bullshit for the public right here. So now you better pay attention to who you vote for, who you're supporting, because these things can happen. What a joke for the public. Pay attention to this bullshit. Listen.
Because New York needs help and we're just not getting the help we need.
Wow, New York need help.
NYU says it's
One fucking student got slapped and all of a sudden call out the guards. New York need help. You see that right there, people? What a joke for the public. People dying in New York violently every day. But somebody got slapped right there. Yes, make the mainstream news. What a joke.
Disturbed by this attack that was caught on camera and went viral online. It's offering...
Of course it went viral online because they wanted to see this right here. Remember, nothing go viral unless they let it. They're the one who control the whole thing with algorithms. Listen.
Report to this student. It comes as investigators tell me Rizzo could be linked to other similar attacks just like this in the area. So
hold on here, people. So he could be, responsible for more similar things like this in the area. But is this one make the damn news, people? Yes, he did similar thing. Could have done similar thing in the same place. But this one take the case right here, people. All of a sudden, this one blow up and gone viral. What a bullshit for the public. I guess this is the only one That caught on camera.
To be continued. Also, just
To be
weeks ago, if
continued.
you remember this,
Wow.
it's hard to forget these New York Post front
Look,
pages,
people,
Dana. It says
all made up
Washington Scare Park. It was after a huge bust by the DEA there. The New York Post calling the once clean park Washington Scare Park instead of Washington Square Park because of that DEA bust. Back out here live, we
The
can tell you
DEA
that was just
bust.
one of the issues that happens in this
Wow.
area. It's a nice area, Greenwich Village, right near the NYU campus, but they've got the drug problem, they've got the homeless
They have every
problem. So
problem.
students say, give us more security. We pay a lot to go here. Dana.
Wow, so they need more security. I guess that will solve the problem. Move.
We begin tonight with those new details in the attack that went viral. The man
The
charged
attack
with
went
attacking an
viral.
NYU student on the way to class, now facing new charges. Cops
Look
say
at this right
James
here, people.
Rizzo also
This
shoved
went viral.
another woman on Thanksgiving
people.
and burglarized
Look at
several
this.
apartments.
The charges added
You
now.
can never see a footage of that person hold her by the hair and drag her. Why not? That's the whole case you got right here that caught on camera and go viral. Why we can't see that part of the video? Okay.
To Rizzo's already very long rap sheet, one that includes 16 prior arrests,
16
4
arrests.
sexual assault charges, and even an attempted
Look,
murder
people,
charge. Tonight,
You see, people, that's what. Oh my goodness, I told you, man. I told you you're living in hell, people. Why you think they're doing this? It's the same thing they was telling you about the other guy that lit the woman on fire. You don't understand. So hold on here, people. Even attempted murder? He got a one attempted murder right there, people. Look at the charges. Got all these assault and burglary and all of these. But attempted murder? Come on, and still in the street? Okay, let's see what it is. I
his
guess he
criminal
bust the
history
case.
is raising questions about why he was on the streets in the first place.
Pay
Eyewitness
attention
News
here.
anchor Michelle Charlesworth live in the Village with more. Michelle?
Well, the more we learn, the scarier it sounds, scarier it sounds,
Scary
doesn't it?
sound.
NYU students tell me they're absolutely shocked to learn that
They're
police
shocked.
say this suspect was living in NYU
Listen,
housing, NYU apartments where
It's not like he have a gun, people. It's not like he's a man with a weapon or anything. And all of a sudden, all these NYU students is scared. The fact that this man was there, this wicked man was there, he don't even have a weapon, people. He's slapping people with his hand. What a joke for the public right here. So everybody's scared now from the NYU. Listen.
faculty and students live. But let's start with the surveillance video. Absolutely vital to actually
Vital.
see the crime occur
Yes,
and to
let's see
see
the crime.
Good Samaritan step in.
And Good Samaritan
but
stepped in.
NYU students say they are shocked that he, according to police, was a squatter in NYU housing here on West 3rd
He's a
Street.
squatter.
And they're
And
frankly
of course, it's West 3rd Street. It's at people right there on the money. Listen.
disappointed that they did not get a security alert from their school.
What
By
a
now,
joke.
most NYU
Look, people,
students say
look.
they've
What is
seen
this?
the student attacked
Let's
on
see the hair.
surveillance
Grab
camera,
him by the hair.
but not
Where's that?
NYU senior
Wow.
Janie Cooper.
Didn't
What
even
a
know about
joke.
it. That's terrifying.
You didn't
And
know
now
about
she
it.
knows. Police say
What
that
you mean you didn't heard about it? It's the biggest story in America, period. And you're right there in the same NYU and missed this story? Okay.
he was living in NYU housing in her
Wow.
building.
He
And he was living
in, her
in your
building.
building.
Wow,
Yikes.
look, people. And
Others-
of course, it's in a plaid clothing and have a man voice. Hear this.
Students know 20-year-old Amelia Lewis posted in tears
Look, he
that
posted
a
in
man
tears. Look.
slapped her from behind, pushed her to the ground, and pulled her hair.
No, people.
Jennifer
you can't
found
see
out
that.
from
you
a friend
can't see the hair get pulled because it's bullshit. Listen.
who goes to a different school.
She was like, "Oh my God, like, did you see?" I was like, "No, I didn't." I find it kind of weird because NYU hasn't really sent out
Somebody
an email
got
about
slapped,
it.
people.
And
that's
what
it.
about news from
They're
police?
supposed to send out an email because somebody got slapped. What a joke for the public.
That the man
Wow.
was a squatter in
He was a
NYU
squatter.
housing
Oh my God, I did not know that.
Wow.
and had apparently,
Look, people,
according to
look.
police,
What a
broken
joke.
into 4 other apartments
Wow.
to take things to live in the other apartment where he was squatting.
That is
Wow,
crazy.
it's
I did
crazy.
not know that. I literally dorm right
Look
on
at
that
this,
street, and I
people.
walk that
Look at
street
this
every
faking.
single day.
45-year-old level 2 convicted sex offender
Level
James
2.
Rizzo was arrested by police for the attack that happened Monday morning. The victim had been walking to class around 9:30 at Waverly and
Right there
Broadway.
on the
Police
money.
tell us Rizzo was let out of prison on parole in September and that he has 16 prior arrests.
I just felt really bad for her because, of course, she was crying and whatnot in the video.
And now to find out that he was living as a squatter, apparently, according to police, in NYU housing?
Yeah, I mean, that's just extremely shocking to me.
One of the worst things about this case is the video. But also, one of the best things is that it exists.
What made you think to go to the store to say, do you have video of this?
Wow.
I mean, right when I got Amelia's text, I was in class and I got a horrible
Look at that person,
sinking.
people. Wow, that's a weird looking person. Wow. Got brow ridge and everything on it, people. What is this on screen? Wow, all deception for the public.
Feeling, because this has also happened to me.
It's happened to you? Really? You did?
So that is a friend, apparently, of the victim, and she also had been a victim in a completely separate case and knew that surveillance video was a key piece of evidence.
So that's why she went back to the store and asked for the video footage and make the viral video and everything now, right? Damn.
More on a chilling experience for a college student. A person is in custody.
Look at the hand sign, people. You see the hand sign? That's the pyramid right there. The deception right there.
Of attacking an NYU student on her way to class.
Yes, this happened near Broadway and Waverly Place. It put the campus on alert. You see the video. News 4's Melissa Colorado in Greenwich Village with the latest now.
What a joke.
I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Traumatized and shaken, NYU student Amelia.
She's so traumatized, people. Take up a phone and start recording herself on TikTok. Pay attention. I guess she go live on TikTok because she traumatized.
Lewis took to TikTok to talk about a stranger who randomly attacked her Monday morning as she was on her way to class near the corner of Broadway and Waverly Place.
And of course, Broadway and Waverly Place. I think they have a TV show called Waverly Place or something like that. And don't worry about Broadway. It sounds like a TV show, people. Why you think it's Broadway and Waverly Place? TV shit for the masses, 100%.
That was honestly like the scariest experience of my life.
People, look.
Now, it's one thing to post a TikTok explaining what happened to you, but it's another thing to get surveillance video that shows what happened to you. And thanks to that security camera, that's exactly
there go
what
the security camera, people. I guess it only have a certain perimeter. That's why you never see the hair get pulled of that person. Listen.
It did.
And that's him right there, and he literally targets me and approaches me and does this.
Lewis says the bearded stranger with a towel around his neck hit her backside, yanked her hair, and pulled her to the ground. Students who witnessed it all helped her get up as the man walked away.
I should not
get up and the man walk away. Let's listen.
Be scared to be walking the street to go to my 9:30 a.m. class.
You have to mention the 9:30 a.m. class. I already told you, people, it's a set up bullshit fake for the dumb people.
NYU students we spoke to commend Lewis for sounding the alarm.
My parents are always like,
sound the alarm.
Be aware, be diligent.
A spokesperson for NYU tells us.
Look, people, look what the sign is for the NYU. A torch, the light bear, right there. I guess they're gonna teach you the light there. Wow, move.
Oh, look, it's a bird. It's a plane.
Look at this right here, people. Pay attention. Now, a lot of people in the mainstream been trying hard to come up with a way to debunk the fact that we know about the chemtrails, the thing that they pump in the sky for the weather manipulation. Now, we're going to get into this and I'm going to show you how deep these people going to go to try to prove to you that that chemtrail that you actually see in the sky, the chemical that they use to manipulate the weather, they're trying to tell you that it's not chemical, and they're gonna explain it to you. Let's get into this, because I break down a lot of them, debunk a lot of them that trying to supposedly bring an excuse for this, a good excuse. Some call it water vapor and everything. Pay attention to this.
That is a contrail. That line in the sky.
So there you go, people. It's not a chemtrail, it's chemtrail. Listen to this.
Behind by an airplane. It's just the exhaustive one. Kind of like...
Oh, listen, people. As it come in the plaid clothing right there to trick the dumb people. Is what? Oh, okay. So what is you telling the masses is that thing that's sitting in the sky? Sometimes it's cloudy. You notice the plane in there, but you can't see the streak until the cloud move, people. Sometimes they're behind the cloud spraying it, people. And then when the clouds kind of, clear up when you look, you see that chemtrail. Remember, they fly higher than regular plane. I guess you're going to explain all of that shit in this video. Run it.
The condensation when your breath shows up on a cold morning.
So he's trying to tell you that it's the same condensation, when you're in a cold place and you talk and your breath shows. That's what this person tell you, but it's still line the skies decoration. Okay. Do you know that I put my camera in the sky and watch the whole thing and see what that chemtrail does? They supposedly water vapor, some people call it, or just like they supposedly air from your breath in the cold. It's all bullshit. That's chemical they're spraying, and that's what caused this cold weather. Keep that in mind. That's what they use for the cold weather and everything. They control the temperature and everything in hell. Listen.
But in the last few years, many people have bought into the conspiracy theory that those lines in the sky are something more dangerous, like this person.
Conspiracy theories say the lines in the sky is something more dangerous. Only in hell, people. You see something, and guess what? They can come and co-host you into believe what it is. You don't do nothing in here. Remember, it hurt to think. These fucking people that control you in hell, they don't want you to think. That's why they give you a smartphone to think for you. And these smart things, you're not supposed to think. Okay, that's the dumb world you live in. Listen.
On X, who wrote, "Hey Ginger Z, if you're going to talk about modification of our weather, why don't you clue your audience in as to why they now do this in Arizona every day?"
Okay, so hold on here, people. So this person actually mentioned the modification of the weather. So there you go, people. So you actually know what it is right there because you ride it. And you're going to let these people change your persuasion, change your mind of how you think about these things. Remember, they're the one who put it in place. They don't want you to know what it is. And if they see that you're kind of catching on, they're going to come to correct you. Listen to this.
Don't come at me with contrails. But those are contrails. And I highly doubt you're seeing them every day. But let me help.
Yes, they're there every day. They spray the place every single day. Yes, you might not see it in your area, but they're spraying somewhere every single day. Listen.
Explain what that person and many others on the internet are trying to imply. They think that those lines in the sky are not contrails, but they call them chemtrails.
It's weather manipulation. It's weather manipulation, people. Listen to me. All the weather that you get actually come from the sky. Or they show you a water sprout, where you see it go. Or they show you a tornado, where you see it happen. It comes from the cloud, people. It's a cloud. The whole trickery is in the clouds. If you notice, there is not a day where the cloud not in the sky, period. The cloud always there. You might not be able to see it in your range, in the direction of the place where you're at, but cloud stays in the sky. It never goes away. Do you understand? So these people flying in, floating these clouds with some kind of chemical. Remember, they can explain everything because they're the one who put it together, the ingredients and everything to cause these disasters, these cold times and everything. You're getting freezed out, blizzard and all. What you think is coming from the sky? It's the same cloud, people, they're manipulating to give you these weather. Don't worry about it. Bad weathers and all. That's what they do, manipulate the weather to give you disasters. Watch.
Made to poison us or control the weather, or both. While the emissions that come out of an airplane engine are anything but clean, there are zero reports or tests that have proven that there's anything nefarious.
Of course, but who the fuck is testing it? You? The same people who want to poison us gonna test it and come and say, look, you all riled up over nothing. We can tell you what's in it. It's just water vapor. It's just this, that. They're gonna come explain it to the dumb people what it is. After you already have an idea, they call it conspiracy theories. So they come to fix you up. If you wasn't on the money, they would never come to correct you. You want me to repeat that? If you wasn't on the money, as far as what these things is, they wouldn't come to correct you. They don't care if you're off, but you're on. They don't care if you're off. That's what they want. They want you to be off. They don't care what you believe, as long as you don't get the truth. Okay, so why is they come to correct you? Because you're on to the truth. It is weather manipulation that called chemtrail. That's exactly what they're doing with it. And nobody can change my mind, because guess what? I find out on my own. By myself, I figure that shit out. I don't know what people used to say it is. I breaks down Prince, and Prince say it make the people get violent and all, a lot of dummies come out and say things. I never really hear nobody call it out as weather manipulation, but the BAM did. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I was the one who called it out as weather manipulation. I don't care what nobody else is saying. Remember, I'm doing my own process and looking into these things and breaking it all the way down. So there you go, people. I realize that it is weather manipulation, period. That means they can't change my mind. You think these people can school me? Are you dumb? Or you think we're so stupid in the first place, having these people schooling us on these things that matters? Listen.
Coming out of airplanes. And look at the contrail we showed you earlier. It has now spread out a bit. So yes,
people,
they can...
Okay, it spread out a bit. Okay, so you see this fucker right here? What did he just tell you? It's just spread out, and look what it is, people. Now it turned cloud. Imagine it was water vapor. It was just the frost that coming out of there, because it's warm heat coming out of the engine going into the coal. That's it. Why did it make a cloud in the sky? So you see that right there? I know they only talks to dummy. I know it. Because if you talk to smart people like that, we see it already. You don't expose yourself when it comes to the smart people. But the dummy gonna buy what you just said. Oh, you can see it already spreading out. Okay, spread out and becomes cloud. So all the fuck you're gonna tell us is because it's warm air going into cold air. That's why you'll be able to see it go across the sky. You just lie and got busted on the BAM right here.
Reflect sunlight and have some impact on weather, but it wasn't put there for that reason.
Go back.
Proven that there's anything
Listen to what this idiot
up.
gonna say, people. Look what this retarded person gonna say. This fucking retard on screen. Listen to what it gonna say right here, people. And you know they're full of shit.
Airplanes. And look at the contrail we showed you earlier. It has now spread out a bit. So yes, they can
spread out of it. So you see that, people? So this was a line, and all of a sudden it becomes cloud, like I told you it was. Okay, listen to what this person gonna say now. Listen.
Reflect sunlight and have some impact on weather, but it wasn't put there for that reason.
Okay.
It was put there.
Okay, to mention something about sunlight and can have effect on the weather, but it wasn't put there for that. First of all, now you admit it that they put it there. First it was just going to and hot air blowing into cold air give you that. But now you said they did it, they put it there. That's not why they put it there. Listen.
Take somebody to Miami for the weekend. Okay, a reminder. Wow. You will not see a contrail from every plane every day because the atmospheric conditions...
Nice! Okay, people. All right. Just in case a dummy was listening to this shit right here. You see what just happened? Okay. So, this person trying to tell you it don't happen all the time because the temperature in the sky is different. Okay. How come we don't see the passenger plane make that on no fucking time at all? How come we don't see a... I'm done, man. I'm going to leave this video alone, man, because it's pissing me off. I'm saying, people, listen to me. Did you ever see a passenger plane did that? Do you ever see a passenger plane leave a chemtrail? The answer is no, people. A matter of fact, the planes that does that fly way higher than a passenger plane. That to show you that it's an operation, people. They have no reason to fly that high unless it is an operation, people. It fly higher than the regular plane. The plane that you will never see chemtrails come from, no matter what temperature it is, you will never see chemtrail come from a passenger plane. What you seeing it in? some jets that fly higher. It flies so high, you can barely see it. You just can see the lines going across, and then if you look properly, you can see the plane that doing it. So to show you people that it's a special kind of plane does that. A Pacific plane does it. And remember, I did a video on it, and the person that, one of them people that actually do it, was talking about it, and I got that on footage. Where he was talking about it, he don't really know what it is, but they give him this chemtrail, this chemical thing to pump in the sky. And that's what his job is. Okay, so what is you trying to explain right here? You shoot yourself in the foot, you look stupid trying to explain that shit to smart people. But like I said, they're talking to dummies. It's only one kind of plane do this, and it's the one that they supposedly use for the chemtrails. That's it. It's not no any plane just make it because of the temperature of the day. I call bullshit.
Temperature, the moisture have to be just
yes,
right.
you have to be just right. That's why you have C11 right there. 3 11s, 33, coding right there. And the Red Cross. Wow. Unbelievable.
Government is not making the temperature and moisture, right?
You see?
The weather is.
You see,
Speaking
people,
of the
what
government,
is the fucking weather? Wow, speaking of the government, and there you go with the big old Red Cross at the side of him right there, and the red plaid on, red and blue plaid for the vision. What a joke for the public right here, people. They're gonna get away with this, not with the bomb alive. There's no way they can get away with this. They're trying to debunk the concept of the chemtrail changing the weather.
the Trump administration's new EPA page dispels this rumor flat out. It says
that?
contrails are a normal effect of jet aircraft operations and have been since its earliest days of air travel. If you're seeing a lot
what make you feel that this is important to come out and address some conspiracy theories? Why? We got you right there. Why you need to come correct this conspiracy theories? There's so many of it out there supposedly. Why you feel it's necessary to correct this one? Because the people know the truth. You have to come in, you have to step in. Like I say, people, just like the Truman Show. I always gonna mention it because it showed control environment. A lamp fall out the sky that they used to trick the Truman about, stars in the sky. Because it's a fake sky. And one of the lamp drop and he find it. He see it and he like, eh. So now he's starting to get little thinking now like, what the fuck a lamp doing way up in the sky? Maybe some trickery going on here. Them people know how to correct it. So he turn on his radio right away to, and right away them people start explaining what the hell he just found. Why? Why they have to explain it? Because they know he onto something now, and now they have to change his mind. What do you think now when you see a lamp fall from the sky, dude? Okay, now you have to correct it. So what happened? He comes over the news, oh yeah, they was flying over something and something fell off. So now you have to fix what the dummy or the hostage thinking in the brain. It's going too close now. It's kind of figuring out some things. So you have to do the damage control to put his mind back, or put his brain back where it was. Put his thinking back in place because it's losing its ground in there. It's starting to get out and start seeing something else. So you have to put it back in place. So now you have to come with a fake explanation about why he find that light. Change his mind because he knows something funny now. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason why they have to come out and supposedly correct these things. You're too close. Your mind getting out of place where they put it. And if it get out of place, you're going to know some things that they don't want it to know in this earth. So they have to keep you at bay. They have to do these damage control to keep you in line. Listen.
Contrails in your area, it is because there are a lot of jet aircraft flying overhead.
A lot of jet aircraft flying overhead, and that's why you get the chemtrails. Remember this, people? I was living in a state in America one time, and maybe about I don't remember when it was, but it was a big disaster coming. And I noticed the sky just looked completely different. These chemtrails going across. The weirdest looking sky I ever see. And I record it, people. I record it, and guess what? 2 days after, get the wickedest storm period. We talking about a freeze. A supposedly, snow kind of vibe, one of those cold type of snap, where everything burn up. Everything freeze. And I goes back, people, and I'm like, wow, I actually got the footage of the sky before this event. The sky was strange, fixing up this event. And these are the things that I put together, people. I'm not just coming here running my mouth. I pays attention. That's why I can do the bit of truth. I pay attention, people. Some people look at some things and they be like, why I care about that? Why I'm even thinking about that? Me? I know why. I'm thinking about it. I want to dissect it to know what it is. So that means you can't use it to fool me. It's just that simple. These gaining the knowledge and breaking down things and getting to it is for the knowledge. To get out of that box. Get your brain out of that box that they have it in. Because now you can think for real. You can't think with your brain in a box. They surround it with what they want it to know. What they want it to absorb. So you understand what I'm saying? You can't, in the same box, in the same mode, in the same frame of mind that they put you, and know truth. Have to shift away from it. And these things will do that. So guess what? They have to correct it. They have to fix it for you. So you can't figure out your surroundings.
Some of the comments will say, there were just never so many contrails in the sky when I was a kid. So they must be chemtrails. Well, if you were flying on a 1950s aircraft...
People, by the way, yes, the chemtrails is nothing new. Don't be dumb. It's nothing new. From I was a baby, I've been seeing it. No doubt about it. Period. Yes, we used to look and point in the sky as little babies, little kid, little tadpole like that. Hey, what is that? Trust me, I remember like yesterday. I used to point in the sky and say, what is that? Why is that jet? We don't call it a plane, we call it a jet. We call the ones that carrying passengers in land, we call it a plane. We call that one a jet. It fly way higher in the sky. Even when I was a young dude, young little baby, I know that's a jet. That's different from the damn passenger plane. You can't see it. It's way up in the sky. From them time, I know there's something wrong here. And growing up and paying attention, I figure it out. It's weather manipulation. You think you can take that out of my mind? And I keep seeing the same thing played out every single day? You can remove that from my mind. Okay.
Like this, there were way fewer aircraft in the sky.
See,
Take flights in 1996. There were just over 25 million scheduled flights. Fast forward to this year, 2020.
Get the fuck out of here. You can't use that to explain the damn chemtrail in the skies. It was less plane back then, so you see less chemtrail. You're seeing it more now because of what? It's the end of times. That's what it is, people. Yes, they have all of these things now step up tenfold. Keep that in mind. You notice when they tell you plane mishap, they never stop? You notice that? Oh, it's the new times, people. It's the new times. You can't beat around that. It is the new times. You get more of these things every single day. It keep advancing. So yes, they chemtrail the sky more because they have more disaster than then. They have more disaster. Back to back to back to back to back. Remember what I tell you about 2024? Year of disaster. 2025 gonna beat that out. It's already did. And still doing it in December, the last month in the year. He still got disaster, typhoon, flooding. All these people die. Check the record if you think I'm lying. More people die from disaster this year than last year. And last year was some kind of record. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So pay attention, people, as they're trying to fix your mind and soul to live and accept hell. Don't do it. Don't let them change your persuasion because they bring a woman right there in a plaid red and blue plaid come to convince you. Even saw you in him in a plane trying to convince you that chemtrails is not real. They don't manipulate the weather. The control of the masses right here in hell don't happen. You just have to accept it that yes, the earth will kill you and it's not these wicked people behind it. What a joke. Another mag, bam. Me gone.